The book of James, chapter 1, division 12, scripture says, God will bless you if you don't give up when your faith is being tested. He will reward you with glorious life just as he rewards everyone who loves him. I'm sure you are aware of the two kinds of blessings in scripture. There is conditional blessings and unconditional blessings. Anytime you come in contact with the conditional blessings in scripture, you've come to the gateway where men are separated. Every conditional blessing separates men by elevating one and keeping the other the same. Allow me to share with you three conditional blessings that are hidden in this verse. And when you obey these conditional blessings, God will elevate you above other men, because every conditional blessing has an elevation that separates one from the other. Within the verse, we encounter three conditions that me sorry, nam yens rabaimu, me sorry, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, oh yeah, oh one, ooh namo, kania ashray, and never arrive. Ooh yeah, quiet, oh yeah, oh ooh namo, kania ashray, and never arrive. Sunshine break, me sorry, what's in sunshine break, me sorry, ooh yes, lift your voice and true and the faithful child. There is none like you. May I find myself in Jah. Ooh, Lord, my eyes are on you. Help me say, Lord, I yearn for you. I live in sacrifice. Save a friend and true and a faithful God. Nobody like you. There is no like you. May I find myself in you. Ooh, Jah, Jah, Lord, my eyes are on you. Say there is nobody. There is no like you. May I find myself in you. Ooh, Lord have mercy, Lord. My eyes are on you. One more time. There is none. There is no like you. May I find myself in you. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. My eyes are
Young Trill on the beat.
Jesus, you the blow my mind oh. Jesus, you the blow my mind oh. You the blow my mind. You the blow my mind oh. You the blow my mind. You the blow my mind oh. Jesus, you the blow my mind oh. Jesus, you the blow my mind oh. Make you wanna say, Jesus, Jesus, the thing you did to me, it blows my mind. The miracles you bring my way, it blows my mind. Make me wanna say, Jesus, 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 you that blow my mind. Jesus, Jesus, it made me wanna say, Jesus, you that blow my mind. Oh. You don't blow my mind out. The man Jesus don't blow my mind out. The man Jesus don't blow my mind out. Jesus say, Jesus say, Jesus say, you don't blow my mind out. The man Jesus don't blow my mind out. The man Jesus don't blow my mind out. Jesus say, you 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 don't blow my mind out. Yeah, man. The Bible says, Psalm number 27, the verse number 3. Jah is in control.
Young Trill on the beat.
Though an host may encamp against me, God is in control. I shall not fear, for God is in control. Oh Lord. Yeah, many are the afflictions of the righteous. Deliverance is coming. How long now? Weeping may endure for a night, but in the morning joy is coming. Joy like a river. Whom Jah bless, no man can curse. I will rise up. I hear the sound. I will rise up. Help me say, whom Jah bless, no man can curse. So I will rise up. I hear the sound. I will rise. Yeah. I hear the sound. I am not alone. God is in control. I hear the sound. God is in control. Yeah. I am not alone. God is in control. God is in control. Yeah. Rejoice not over me, my enemies. For when I fall down 7 times, 7 times I will rise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord is my light and my salvation. I, whom shall I fear? Oh, 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 you are in control. You are in control. Oh, 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 you are in control. You are in control. You got the whole world in your hands, Lord. You got the whole world in your hands, Lord. You got the whole world in your hands, Lord. You got the whole world in your hands, Lord. You got the whole world in your hands, Lord. You got the whole world in your hands, Lord. You got the whole world in your hands, Lord. Whom Jah bless, no man can curse. I will rise up. I will rise up. I am not alone. God is in control. God is in control. Yeah. I am not alone. God is in control. God is in control. Yeah. I am not alone. God is in control. God is in control. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. You are in control. You are in control. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. You are in control. You are in control. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. You are in control. You are in control. Yeah. Whom Jah bless, no man can curse. I will rise up. I will rise up. Hey, whom God bless, no man can curse. So I will rise up. Say I will rise up. Hey, oh, oh, oh. You are in control. You are in control. Yeah. Oh Lord have mercy. bless, no man can curse. Our riser, our riser, our riser. Whom Jah bless, no man can curse.
Young Trill on the beat. Young Trill on the beat.
I won't believe it's yours. Thank you all for coming and introducing the guest artist for the night. I present to you Nana Acheampong.
Ohini biti yo. Ohini biti achende yo. Manto men free metiaka. She me boss baby is so pa. Oh hini be dia don't be oh hini be dia oh man Tom and free she me boss baby is so pa. Oh hini be dia don't be oh dia change be a me oh hini be dia change me oh man Tom and free she me boss baby yes so pa. Chebia, man Tom and free, Chiaka, she me boss baby is so pa. Oh, he need be dia to me oh, he need be dia chebia, man Tom and free, Chiaka, she me boss baby is so pa. Ya to me, yes it ya to me. The future it is me. And what you may be fear. What's some me shepherd? What's the many more? A people na me what's the denio? What's the denio? Chidemo jate why you know? Oh my God, me and the son of you when he's if you don't see and you know if you don't see and you know na me say ya mia ai emre twebim na se na me tie na so dem hwede nyankopon aye me waya ma me a obeya ma wo so ai
Welcome to Kingdom Citizen on Fire. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whichever place you are, as you are tuned in to Kingdom Citizen on Fire talk show. This is the home for Kingdom citizens. This is where God, in his own wisdom, bring on this platform men and women of God who are doing marvelously well in their field, in their professions. God has given them the abilities and the giftings, and they are not keeping it to themselves, but they are using it to impart lives. That is what Kingdom Citizen is about. Kingdom Citizen is that influence who, in whichever place he or she is able to impart life so that the glory of God will be seen and will be felt. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so privileged. And today and tonight, I am here to sit down with two most beautiful ladies in their field. I am here to talk about finance and insurance with two beautiful ladies. I am joined in the studio by one of the two ladies, and I'm very soon going to introduce her to you. And as I always say, this is a program for you. It's a program that you and I has been given the platform to encourage each other. So if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, you can also participate. You can share your ideas. You can ask questions, because the idea behind what we are doing is for you to be encouraged. So if you have any question and nothing prevents you from asking, please feel free and ask. And also, if you have words of encouragement, ladies and gentlemen, feel free and encourage our guests that we bring on this talk show. It is a talk show that we have lined up a lot for you, for Kingdom citizens. Today, our topic is on finance and insurance. Our topic is on finance and insurance, ladies and gentlemen. And I am privileged to welcome to this studio for the first time our beautiful lady Habib Abu-Bakr. Miss Habib, good afternoon to you, and you are welcome to Kingdom Citizen on Fire talk show.
Good afternoon. Am I coming in clear?
Yes, you are in perfectly. Wow, we are happy to see
Awesome.
you.
I am honored to be here. Thank you so much for the invite. I'm excited.
Wow. And for the sake of those who would love to know, in fact, I would also love to know, which states are you in and where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I am currently in the state of Virginia. I'm in a Hampton Roads, for those of you who are familiar with Virginia, which is about a good 3 or 4 hours away from DC, but I'm in Virginia.
Wow, Virginia. I heard Virginia is the state for lovers.
Yeah, yes. That's the saying, is Virginia's for lovers. I guess if you want to find out, you're welcome to come on in.
Oh my goodness. I always say, as soon as I see it, most of the time you see it at their normal plate when they are driving, the car number plate, yeah, the registration.
Yeah.
So when I read it, then I'll say, okay, so we have to go there to find out.
You gotta come to find out.
Oh, Miss Habib, what is happening there? What is going on there? How do we know who is Miss Habib? Talk to us. Who is Miss Habib?
Well, a little bit about myself. I am born and raised in, I always say this, and I think I offend a few people, but I'm born and raised in the best part of Africa, which is Ghana. I am from Kumasi. I was actually raised in Abu-Bakr, Kumasi. So for those of you who are familiar with Ghana, but am I coming in clear? Can everybody still hear me?
Yes, we can hear you perfectly.
Okay. All
and
right.
talking about Abu-Bakr, to surprise you to know that I'm also from Abu-Bakr.
Oh, wow. I don't meet a lot of people from Abu-Bakr. Almost every Ghanaian I meet is from, Accra.
Yeah,
Abu-Bakr, yeah, we are in the house.
Yes, so we are in the house. Abu-Bakr is represented. I see.
Yes.
Wow. So,
But
Miss
I have been
Habi.
here for some time, so
Oh,
that's
okay.
another story. Yeah.
So let's dig a little bit. How long? How is life so far?
Life is good. I'm blessed. I cannot complain. I am definitely blessed, and life is good. Life is good. Everybody is healthy. We made it through the pandemic, and families well. They are all down here with me in Virginia. So I'm let's say I'm a blessed woman.
Wow. And talking about the pandemic, something that has
Yeah.
affected everybody.
Yeah.
What was your experience?
Whew. Uh, you know what? It was I feel like we all needed a reset button. It could have
Mm,
came in a better way, but uh, you know, I feel like we could have used a reset button. But with a pandemic happening, I think it gave a lot of people the stop that we needed because everybody is, just life is busy and you can go without stopping to see, okay, where am I in life? What is going on? Am I happy? Am I on the right path? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do? So when that happened, everything became a halt, and now you had no choice but to think and to start reflecting. And a lot of people made some great changes and choices in their life because they were in a state of reflection. So, and I was one of those as well, but it was definitely a blessing in business and personal life. A lot of changes happened in a good way. So I would say this, the pandemic happened for me, right? And by that I mean I'm not a victim to it. God rest the soul of those that passed away, but it was everything that happened in life happens for you, not to you. So, and the pandemic happened for me, and I grew through that.
wow. As if you heard me saying the same thing yesterday to somebody. In fact, the pandemic has caused a lot of pain, a lot of emotional stress, a lot of disappointments, a lot of jobs lost.
Yeah,
But when you sit down, some of us, it has also exposed us to a lot of things that we never thought of. A lot of
I
things.
1000% agree. Yes,
A lot
yes,
of things. I was exposed to a lot of great people, a lot of ideas, a lot of innovations and
yeah,
creativity. Oh my goodness.
yes.
So, as you
Speaking of
said,
great people, yes, speaking of great people, I tell people all the time I've met some of the best people in life, that I'm good. I'm honored to call my great friends, even best friends. And believe it or not, I'm still yet to meet them face to face. But I met them through the pandemic, through the power of social media, through the power of just, virtual contact. And I met a lot of incredible people. And who would have thought, right? Again, pandemic happened for us. So,
yeah, it happened, and the bad side have been felt very greatly, and also the good part has also been felt very greatly. I remember it's even because of the pandemic, I've been able to come out with my first book. Can you imagine that?
what? See, you had the time to write it. There you go.
Because of the
Wow.
pandemic. You see?
Well, I'm excited to please share the details. I would love to read it. Yes,
Wow.
as you can see behind me, I have a mini library. I'm a, fanatic on reading. So,
Wow. That is great. We will go into that. So now tell me, Miss Habib, what is happening? What is going on? I've been following you and Sis Bernice for some time now, and I don't want to use the word I'm jealous, but I am challenged.
okay,
I am very
good choice of
challenged of
word.
what that is why we decided today to bring you here. Tell me what is going on and in life, in your professions, in your that because of the things I'm seeing, so you know where I'm going. What is
Yes.
going on? What is the secret? What is happening there? Talk to us.
Whew. Okay, so as far as our industry, uh, now is the time. I tell people this all the time that even for myself, before pandemic, I had an office, an actual physical office that I will go to. And I'm in the state of Virginia. So most of the time, if I have to see a client, I'll have to, if I want to see a client in a different state, I'll have to go to Maryland or DC or North Carolina. Those are the closest states to me. But by the grace of God, in the pandemic, everything went virtual. So now I'm able to help people all over the state. I am licensed in over 30 different states. And like I said, I've met people virtually, and my agents and my agency, we are over 12 different states, of course, including Illinois. So it's been a blessing. And I think now is the time where, once again, because pandemic forced people to stop and reflect on their life, a lot of people had I call it a coming to Jesus moment, where they realize, oh my God, I'm nowhere near retirement. I have nothing in place. And most people were not working. So because they were not working, and whatever emergency fund, because everybody had their own idea of what emergency fund should be. So however much they had saved, they went through that so quick, and realizing that being financially literate is so important. I mean, it's extremely important, right? So when people realize that, now their mind is open, thinking, okay, I need to go seek help. So insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. Only a mad person would do that. So when people realize that, okay, I have been doing my own finances on my own all this time and nothing has happened, nothing has changed, maybe I need to go seek help. It's like if you've been coughing and sneezing and throwing up, and you've been, taking in the paracetamol. My Africans know that. You're taking all of this Pepto and Tylenol and all of this stuff, and nothing is happening. I think it's time to go to the ER. Go seek help and let them help you. So I feel like it's the same thing that happened with a pandemic in our industries. A lot of people have been doing things on their own, that when everything happened, they realized, I need to go seek help. I don't even know where I'm going when it comes to my future. I don't even know if I can retire. I mean, it was just so much that happened that it made people reflect. And our industry is, I mean, everybody would need us, right? Everybody would need financial help. So it was a good thing for us.
Wow. So basically, your industry or your company is into finance.
Yes.
And what is this company? Let us know. What exactly is this company? The name of the company? What are the services? We let us know.
Okay, so the name of our company is called World Financial Group. A lot of people are familiar with WFG. Most people have heard of the company. A lot of people haven't, and that is absolutely okay. However, the companies that we work with, so I consider myself the middleman, right? So I'm the middleman, and I have access to all these multi-million-dollar companies, such as the Nationwide. I have a hat on Transamerica, which is our parent company. So we have access to Nationwide, Transamerica, Pacific Life, Prudential, Fidelity, almost every A-rated plus company you can think of. And I help clients with different products and services through these companies, right? So like being a broker, right? I call it financial Sam's Club. When you go into Sam's Club, you see every company that you can think of, right? And you find everything. So, and I love that we are not captive, and I absolutely love that, because you would agree that your current financial state is different from your siblings, is different from your parents, is different from everybody, right? So you want to know that there's different options. So that's definitely, I love that about our company. But of course, we help families with whether it's retirement investment, life insurance, kids college fund, debt elimination, estate preservation, everything financially related, right? You name it, we do it, from individuals to families to business owners to just everything across the board. We're able to help, and the whole goal is to making sure that you have things in place so you are on the right path to the financial independence. Think about, I'm in Virginia. If I want to go to California, if I want to drive to California, it might take me a week to get there, but I would get a GPS. I would be crazy to get on the road and just say, I'm just going to go. I'm going to California. I know it's on the other side of the map, but I'm going to go. How am I going to get there? I need a GPS. So the same thing with us is we provide families with financial GPS. This is where you are. This is where you're going to go, or you're trying to go. Here's how we can help you get there. So that's the whole mission of our company.
Oh, okay. Then there is a lot to talk about and to know to this afternoon. Yes. And viewers, we've been joined in the studio also by I said two beautiful ladies. We have one beautiful lady already on the screen. The other beautiful lady is in the studio, and it is time for me to bring her on board because she was the first person that I saw from her status, what she was doing. I was like, hey, Bernice, don't leave us behind. Bernice, don't leave us behind. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mrs. Acheampong, Mrs. Bernice
Hello.
Acheampong. Oh my goodness.
Hi, Bernice.
Hi, how are you?
Great, great,
I've been a
great.
little bit tired, sorry. I'm late.
That is okay. It's very understandable. This is America, you know.
I know.
Every
Yes.
second something happens.
Trust
Sis
me.
Bernice, how are you?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
As you can see, especially when I enter this place, I'm on fire.
I can see.
But even though I will appear to be excited, it's because I have people like you who come to share what you are doing. Sis Bernice, I've been talking to Miss Habi for the things that the secrets she's just exposed a little bit. But you are the one I have been targeting. Why were you hiding these secrets from us? What is it about? Talk to us.
Okay, so first of all, my name is Bernice, and I'm a mom, a wife of three beautiful kids, two boys and a girl. So my hands are really full, but thank God, like with this kind of business, no matter how full your hands are, you can just manage it anywhere you go. With your phone, with your laptop, is like easy to go. And I thank God I met this our wonderful lady that is Miss Habi. She is so awesome. So I first got to know, I came into this business through one sister. Her name is Margaret. And I know one of these days we will get in touch with her too. So she introduced me into this business. And when she told me, I was like, okay, I'm into it, because something that will benefit the community is something that I have to push myself into. So when she introduced me to, I was like, I didn't even thought about it. I was like, I'm ready. I'm ready, because when in our generation right now, when we talk about like life insurance and those things, people get like, hey, what are you talking about here? I'm not ready to die, but nobody's talking about their fear. But what we have to know, we all the time have to prepare for the things that is ahead of us. One thing that made me join into this business, as our sister Habi was saying, she started the business when she was 20 years. So just imagine, she has been into it almost 10 years. So she have the full knowledge of everything, and getting close to her is like, because the person is already in the business. So it's easy. She can explain. The best thing is she's a Ghanaian. So if you don't know how to speak the English, I know she is. She has been helping a lot of Ghanaians, and especially we got to know some of our Ghanaians who doesn't even like. Sorry to say, they don't speak the English fluently, but she was able to explain a whole bunch of stuff to them, what life insurance is all about. Because when we talk about life insurance, it's not just about maybe tomorrow or today you are going to die, but it's a secret. Like, especially some of we, the Black people, we don't know. But one thing I always say, sometimes we see these white people and say, oh, they are rich, they have money. They started from somewhere. And that is, they saw into their future, not just for their future, but for the future of their kids. And thank God I also work as a healthcare. And ever since I got into this business, I have gained a lot of knowledge. How these people are they are not in the health, they are in the, like, those people that are in the nursing home and the assisted living. I thought maybe, wait, it is their kids that are paying for their rent and those stuff. But later I found out, no, these people have insurance that is paying for their like they're staying, everything. And I happened to talk to this lady. I started this, I signed up for life insurance when I was like 23 years. And right now she's almost 100 years. And just imagine how much money right now she has in her account. And she was like, oh, I have been able to retire my granddaughter who is like 30 years. I was, wait, 30 years? That means she was able to save right from like that 23 years to right now 100 years. So just imagine how much money he has in the account. And what I'm saying is like life insurance is not about, because anything can happen in life. God didn't assure us like we are going to live 100 years, we are going to live 70 years. Anything can happen. I'm young, but maybe what tomorrow I might not be there. What am I living for my kids? I don't have to leave this burden upon my kids. I don't have to leave a burden upon my husband, upon my parents. I have to think about something right now. Like if tomorrow when I'm not there, my husband has something that will cover him and the kids. He doesn't have to worry about, oh, I have to like get do GoFund to get money to do like my wife funeral. No. So me doing this means I'm just saving for the kids' future. And as Habi was saying, we have different type of the insurance. It's not about just the, like when you're about to die that you have to sign up for those like we say. I know that is what.
Yes, we will go there. We will go there. We will go there. But I like the fire. You see, that is why the show is Kingdom Citizen on Fire. Habi, do you see the fire I'm seeing, Habi?
Oh, trust me. I told her, and I always tell her, I said, she's mission driven, and I love that. I absolutely,
Wow.
I mean, we even had this conversation she gives me chills when we talk, because she's so mission driven. She wants to help everybody, and God blesses, and she knows that her blessing is right around the corner, right? God is going to bless you in tenfold. God is, your wildest dream. We've even had communication where it's like when you get into the position where you are serving and helping and giving to people, you're going to realize that your life is elevating and you don't even know how. Right? You can't explain it. You don't know how, but things are just working, and it's all because of the goodness of your heart. So yeah, she's definitely a lady on fire.
This Bernice is on fire. We will go into more details because doing this means that you are working for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. But when Mrs. Acheampong was talking, she made mention of the fact that you, Miss Habib, have been doing this for 20 years.
Well, I was 20 when I started, but I have been.
Oh, you were 20 when you started.
I mean, I would look grateful. 20 years in the business, I still look like a teenager. I know Black don't crack. Like, wow, thank you. I received that. But I was 20 years old when I came in the industry, and I've been in the industry going on almost 10 years now. So yes,
wow.
My whole life I sleep and breathe finance.
and in fact, that is very remarkable because at the age of 20, what did you see? Even though it is the same information that somebody at the age of 30, 40 might hear, that this is insurance, this is finance, this is what you can do. But at the age of 20 years, what exactly did you see that you thought of which made you take that decision? Because at the age of 20, I don't know whether you were still in school or whether you were working. So it's up to you. We want to hear it now. What prompted your decision? Wow.
Okay.
At the age of 20.
Great question. I love that question. I love going back. I still remember the day vividly. I mean, literally from all the way down to what I had on. So yes, I was 20 years old. I had graduated high school. I think a year after I graduated high school. And, I was initially going to go into healthcare field, but I mean, I love wanting to help and serve people, but I just knew that healthcare was not me. And by the grace of God, I met a young lady in a store. We were having a conversation. She was already a nurse, and I told her I was going to school for nursing. And she said, "Is that what you want to do?" I said, "Not really, no, but I don't know what else to do." So she told me about this industry and this company, and I went to a corporate overview, and I fell in love with the environment, the people, the mission. Of course, being 20, and a lot of people always want to know the mindset that I had. Is see, when you're an immigrant and you come to the land of opportunity, you're not skeptical, right? Let's just say I had the God-given common sense, because common sense is not common, believe it or not. So I never questioned the legitimacy of the company. I mean, come on, I was a 20-year-old kid working at McDonald's, right? It was my first job at 16. I think I stayed there for a little bit too long, but I was a 20-year-old kid working at McDonald's. And, when I heard the companies and just how they help people and the companies that they work with, and they say, hey, you need to be licensed, right? We're going to do a background check. We need to be licensed. So any skepticism went out of the window. When they said they're going to do a background on me, I started getting nervous. I said, wait, I'm clean. Trust me, I'm clean. So I went through the process. I got my license and I started the training program. And, thank God I didn't need a degree to get into the industry, but I started the training program. And of course, because I was so young, I had to grow as a person. I can't do nothing about my age. I couldn't do nothing about my age, but one thing I have control on was my attitude and my activity, right? By attitude, by not seeing myself as, man, I'm so young. And no. I saw it as, this is an opportunity. And the best time is me being young, because my parents have been in America longer than I have. I've been here for 16 years. My parents have been here for 26 years. And to come to America 10 years after my parents came, and my Africans, you guys know that the stories that they tell us of, you come to America, it's a land of honey and gold. There's no poverty. If you're hungry, they will feed you for free. All of this stuff, So coming to America, I just thought we were going to be, I assume my parents were living in a 4,000 square foot home. I had my own bedroom with I just had a whole fantasy. So when we pulled out to the house, I said, this is what we're about to live in. It was just a regular American house, right? But I was expecting a mansion. But so it's because and the reason being is because I know it is the land of opportunity, and I know that there's a lot of opportunity here. So being young, my whole mindset was, if somebody is wealthy or if somebody's living a great life, then that means there's a way to get there. So when I went to the overview and I met the vice chairman and just having a conversation, and he's also an immigrant from Vietnam, and he was working at a shipyard at the time, and well, not at the time, but his background was the shipyard, and he came into the industry, and just talking to him, I said, wow, he understands me. He's an immigrant from Vietnam. He's on this platform, and he's been able to provide life and care for the family, and everything he was telling me. I said, wow, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. I want to be able to help my family back in Ghana. So I was sold the dream, and it was a no-brainer. And again, common sense clicked in, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna bet on myself. I know me. I know my capability. I know my work ethic. Let's just give it a try. If it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. I will change for years, but I had faith, and I knew that as long as I put the work in, right? Because your input equals your output. If you want to make fufu, you have to use cassava and plantain. You can't start with rice, right? Rice will give you a whole different product. So I knew that whatever I put in is what I'm gonna get out. And I knew. See, here's the thing: you got to know yourself. I knew me. Even though I was young, I knew me, and I knew that I am not lazy in any shape or form. And whatever, as long as I don't quit, it's gonna work out, right? If I do my part and I believe that God got me and I don't quit, I will be okay. So that was my mindset. And yes, for me being 20 years old, that was my mindset. I dived in and I never looked back. And it's been almost 10 years, and it still feels like I just got started. Anytime I meet somebody new, I sit down with a potential client or a potential business partner, it feels like I just got started. And it's like a honeymoon that's nonstop. But it's just been incredible.
That is the feeling. You see, the feeling when you find something that you love, something that you are happy to do without even necessarily thinking about money. Is it when you find something that will give you the opportunity to come out and express yourself because the thing demands that. You are not restricted. You go out when you want, you come in when you want, you talk to people because you know that this will offer the help and the service to them. That is what I can see drives this. But let me come into this Bernice, because since Habib has been doing this for 10 years, since Bernice, I
Yeah.
know, I know, I don't know exactly when you started, but that fire, what is, what, what is igniting that fire? Where is that drive
Okay.
coming?
I would say I don't think it's almost a month now. Or no, Habi. I think it's
About
almost a
3 weeks. About 3 weeks,
and
yeah.
trust me, one thing I always say, when you have the mindset to help somebody, it's like nothing stops you. No matter how long, how years, like how months, because of your mindset, it's like
Mm.
you have been in that thing for years.
Wow.
It's all about your mindset, the heart that you have. Because I have this kind of heart, like I just want to, it's not about money. That is my mindset. I'm not into this for money, but I'm into it to help other people, just to help our community, just to let them know there is something that we have to do. There is a seed that you have to sow, because before you can bear fruit, you can't just rise up in the morning and you are like, oh, I'm going to just get an apple fruit. No, you have to sow a seed. And trust me, even when you sow, like you are trying to get like apple seed, it take long, it take years for that apple seed to just come out to bear a fruit. So before you have to start, like you have to, maybe I want a fruit, like we just made a garden and we were like, oh, we want tomatoes, we want pepper. Like right now it has started growing. We just sow a seed and we know like it's going to take some months, but we know it's just a time, it's patient. So I have this mindset of like, okay, this is what I want to do for my community. So just let me put everything into it. I have case. I have to do something for the case. So just let me sow something. So that is the main thing that have brought me, like that have ignited me to do more. So that is what I can say. Yeah.
Yeah, that is beautiful to know. That is beautiful to know. We will now go into the details of the service, how the community is being impacted by this service that you are providing. And I want to let our audience know that we are still in the studios with our beautiful Habib and Bernice. They are into finance and insurance, and we are going to hear from them and how we can also be part of this God-given opportunity, because most of us, what we know is that I have to get my 9 to 5 job and I'm all done. So if at the end of the week, if I'm $10 an hour, I know that times the number of hours plus the week, my paycheck is coming. So we'll look at the finance aspect of all this, because I know since Bernice is still doing your job and you are doing this alongside, right?
Yeah.
And says Habib, well, I'll come to you then. But I want to tell our audience, if you have a question, you can ask. If you want to encourage them, you can type it. And we are all here to encourage each other and to learn. But let me come to Sis Bernice. So
Okay.
how do you combine your job with this one? Because even
Okay.
though I know you are passionate about this one, I know you are also passionate about your job. So how do you combine that? As for Habib, the experience is too much for me to ask you that question.
Okay. What I would say is like I was in the final when I was in Italy. Like I grew up in Italy, so I'm a Ghanaian born, but I grew up in Italy. And when Italy, I used to work with this company. It's called FinTime, and it's kind of like we give loans to people and those things. So I have that knowledge about all these things. So when I got in contact with this one, it was like a little bit easy, and I combined this one with right now when I got this thing, I just straight to part-time, because I saw the potential in this business. And I know like I know one day I'm not gonna be like working like full time for somebody or part time for somebody, but I'll be working for my own. So it's like because I have this part time, I use this my other job as a part time and this one too as a part time. It makes it easy for me, like because it's not like I have to go clock in and clock out. Somebody's telling me to do this, you have to finish. This is doing something for your own, so you have your own time, how to schedule people according to the time that you want. So I don't see, it's not a big challenge to me right now because with my laptop and my phone, it's easy wherever that I am. Like even if I'm at work, like yesterday, I was able to get a business partner, and we were just talking at work. It was just like I was, oh, this and that, and he was like, okay, I'm interested. I was okay. I will just hook you in. So I just get in touch with Habi, and I was, oh, I have this person who is ready to join our company. So with my phone, with my laptop, it's easy wherever that I go. It's not like I have been obligated like you have to clock in at 5:30 at this 1 hour you have to do this. No, it's my own time. So I have my own time to schedule what I want to do. So with this business is something easy. Wherever that you are, you can just do it at your own time. Yep.
Wow. Wow. I am trying to bring Miss Habib in. Oh, she's back. She's back. As soon as I said she's back, it went off as if she's running away.
Can
Ladies
you
and
guys hear
gentlemen,
me?
we are still in the house. We are still in the studios of Kingdom Citizen on Fire talk show. It's KCTV on Fire. YouTube is official KCTV on Fire. And then our Facebook group is Kingdom Citizen on Fire. Our Facebook group is Kingdom Citizen on Fire. We have a lot of things to do, a lot of things. The idea is to bring our own, create the platform so that we can share what we are doing with our brothers and sisters and how they can also be part of what we are doing, because this is not limited to those who have seen it and they are doing it. It is open to those who are also interested. So now we want to look at the services itself. Okay, the services that has gotten Mrs. Acheampong so on fire. And that one I will take it to Miss Habib. Miss Habib, tell us. I want to know, what did you tell Miss Bernice if she was the one you just met? What is the service that my audience should know, and what is entailed, so that they will know exactly what we are talking about? And if somebody wants to be part of it, you can go ahead and let us know. So I'm giving you the opportunity to let us know from A to Z.
Okay. Okay, awesome. There's two sides to our industry, right? There's the business side and then there's the client side. So I'm just going to briefly talk a little about the client side of things. So when I meet with a potential client, and because everybody is different case, I always make the analogy like if you go to the hospital and you say, Doc, my stomach hurts. They're not just going to say, well, here's a Pepto, go take it and come back and let's see how you feel, right? They will do an assessment, they'll do an analysis, they will take your blood work and just figure out what's going on so they can figure out the proper medication to give you. So the exact same way, look at me as well, look at myself and Bernice as the financial doctors, right? So before we make any recommendation, we sit down and we do your analysis, just kind of see what you currently have going on when it comes to your income, your finances, your savings habit, all of that, and just figure out, hey, this is where you stand. What are you looking to do, right? Are you looking to have a college fund for your children? Are you looking to, supplement your retirement plan or create a retirement plan, or make sure that your family is properly protected with life insurance, or make sure your estate is covered? Like the question is, how can I help you, right? What all are you looking to make happen? And then we'll figure out which company is best and the proper recommendation, and we'll guide you and we'll make sure that we put things in place for you to help you achieve that financial goal. So that's the client side to what we do. So we do a lot, like I said, when it comes to retirement, life insurance. And I know Bernice was talking mostly about life insurance because our community, especially the African community, that is one subject that's very foreign. And it's very unfortunate that a lot of times when a loved one pass away, most of the time it's either the community or the church have to come together, put money in a GoFundMe to help bury the loved one, and we have to stop. That's a generational curse. We have to stop that. We are on a land, right? I don't know if Ghana has life insurance. They probably do, but I don't know. I never heard of it. But we are fortunate to be in a country on a land that allow you to be able to leave behind a legacy. And that's all it is. It's leaving behind a legacy, because here's the thing. If you die, well, not if, but when, because we're all going to go one day. But when you die, you're going to leave one of two things behind. Either you leave a legacy or you leave a liability. I'll say that again. When we die, we either leave a legacy or we leave a liability. And liability is not having anything in place and putting the funeral costs on your family, and your debt that was left behind, your family has to figure it out. And God forbid, let's say if you're married or you have children and you are the breadwinner and they rely on your income, now you're not here. How are they going to move forward? With what money? And this is where poverty starts to creep in, because a lot of people can't afford to move on, right? A lot of families, after a loved one is passed, and leaving a legacy is saying, hey, I know I'm going to go one day. As much as we all want to live to be 200 years old, we're all going to leave one day. And if you know that, and that's a fact, this is not theory, this is a fact. We all going to go one day. Why not? I call it leave out with a bang. Okay. I don't have an immediate family of my own, right? But I still have my siblings. I still have my parents. And my mentality till today is, man, well, hopefully my family will see this. Well, they will see this show. But if anything happened to me, God forbid something happened to me today, my family will become millionaires. That's the legacy I'm leaving behind. Not because I have $1 million in my bank account, but because I have things in place, right? I have enough life insurance to make them overnight millionaires. Literally. I'm like, yes, cry because I'm not here anymore. I definitely want you to cry because I'm not here. Um, but I'd rather you cry in Tahiti or in Hawaii or Bora Bora or Dubai, wherever you want to go cry there, right? And I want you to, get in your Lamborghini or whatever your dream car is, cry, because, but celebrate me, right? So if I'm going to leave, I want to make sure that my family's okay. So that's always been my mindset, legacy or liability. And and by the grace of God, I was able to know this at such an early, young age and apply this. And this is where you asked Bernice that question earlier. She's so passionate that even though she's so new in the industry, her passion alone is so contagious. You've seen it. When I met her, I said, you are like my sister. She's so passionate, and just from passion alone, and she's so mission driven that she mentioned she's not even in for the money. And trust me, the income will come. Her family life is about to change. But because of her passion, that's what keeps driving her every day. Because she knows there's a lot of people that need what we do. Okay, so that's the gist of the client side to what we do. And of course, the business side is we're expanding. Like I mentioned earlier, I am licensed in over 30 different states. And like Bernice even mentioned, a laptop or a phone. I've been on travels the last few months, and I have a laptop. I take my laptop, I go to whatever state or country, well, not country, but whatever state, and I'm still able to run my business there. Nothing changed. If I want to take a vacation, I'll go on a vacation. I will still be able to run my business, but I'm on a vacation. So that's the freedom that we have, right? That's the freedom that we have, and I'm blessed. It's been life changing. I'm definitely blessed. So our industry, we are expanding all over the state. It doesn't matter what state you're in. We're definitely expanding. So we're more than, if you're looking for an opportunity, if you're looking for an income part-time working from home, that's the beauty. This is my home office. Um, hey, we're willing to sit down and talk, see if this is a fit, and we just go from there.
Wow. Wow. You said a lot, but something just touched me. When you die, it's either you are leaving a legacy or a liability. That is deep. That is deep. And I hope my audience will think about this, because a lot of people die and it becomes a whole lot of burden for their family, for those they've left behind. But if you are able to see the opportunities that Habi and Bernice have seen, then you are able to leave a legacy for them instead of leaving them with debt, instead of leaving them with problems. So we know you are helping the community because basically it is your immediate community, family and friends who will see first what you are doing. And for the past 10 years, that is quite a bit of a journey. You have a lot of experience to share. What has been the challenges? How was the reception? How was the the reception is the better word. I thought there is another word that I can add. How was it in that community that you want to help? How did they receive it?
Well, you know what? I will say this. For majority of my career, I was not in, I'll call it the African market, right? I had a few African, I literally could count on one hand how many Africans that I was helping. Most of my clients were, Americans. And not because of course, I've always been in a mission of helping my people. But like you mentioned, the receiving end, right, because it's foreign, first you have to get the concept. They have to get the concept of, and one of the biggest challenge was always, I'm going to go back home. I'm not going to stay in America for long. I said, okay, I understand. Half of Africans are not going to stay here, but we don't know when we're going to die. And that was what I'm basically the mindset. That was what I was trying to, if I can just go to the mind and just put it in there. That's the mindset I was trying to get people to understand is, yes, you don't want to be here. However, we don't know where you end up. You don't know. As I'm talking right now, I may not be here tomorrow. I may not be here next week. Right? Oh, God willing, I'll be here 100 more years. But we just don't know what tomorrow's promised. Right? So getting people to
I am behind the scenes and I'm so excited and happy about what I'm hearing.
But
especially when you don't know when you are about to leave this.
Trust me. One thing, they have a saying is like, we all know like our date of birth, but the date of our death, no one knows.
Wow, that is deep. Please.
No one knows.
Preach on, Bernice.
When you're going to die, you don't know. It takes only God. So all the time I say, God, that is why God have given us this knowledge. Bible says, lack of knowledge, my people perish. And that is something that I always say, it's something that is so disturbing. Like, you will hear a family, the wife the wife passed away, the husband passed away. And I'm not saying like, sometimes they'll be like, I'm not saying, maybe I'm saying because of a woman, but mostly the men pass away before the woman. And when the head of the family pass away, it's a struggle. It's a challenging, especially for the woman in the case. When they have kids and when the kids are babies, it's really challenging. And if you don't have something that is left behind for them, that makes it worse. That makes it totally worse. And you were saying, do you know right now in Ghana, they have this life insurance policy? I think it's called Enterprise Life. I think it's something like, I found out recently. They do have. So just imagine, even our country, Ghana, they have this life insurance policy. And what about here? What are we doing? Wow. Don't wait for something to happen before you be like, had I known? But it's always at last. So what I always say is like, yesterday, the lady I was talking to, thank God I made her meet Habi, and this lady is 18 years old. And she has this like, her mind, I just love her. The moment I started saying, he was like, really? I didn't know a whole lot of this stuff. You are just, my mom and dad haven't told me about it. And you see how life is. Yeah. So it's kind of like, when you get something, you have to just let it out. That is what we are doing right now. We are not just keeping it for ourselves because we have loved ones. We have a lot of loved ones that have kids. I have a lot of friends around me that have kids. They are young, and we are trying to reach out to the community. It's not like we're trying to say, oh, like, oh, because we want your money because of this. No, but because we want you to leave a legacy. As our sister Habi said, we want you to leave a legacy for the generation to come. I don't want my kids to suffer. I don't want like my husband to suffer. My husband does not want to see me suffering when maybe one day God calls him into eternity. He doesn't want me to suffer. He doesn't want the kids to suffer. So he was like, no, let me do something for my wife. Let me do something for my kids. Even tomorrow, if I'm not there, they don't have to rely on any family member. They don't have to rely on some people. Nobody have to just kick them out from the house. Because he always say, I bought this house for my wife and my kids. Like one day when I'm not there, so I'm just doing something. Like one day when I'm not there, nobody can kick them out. They are okay. They are secure because I've secured their life for them. Though we know
Bernice,
God has secured our life.
Fire.
Bernice, you are on fire, and I love it. And you see, I like what you are saying. Just to put it on record, these things actually exist in Ghana. We have Geico, we have SIC, we have a lot of insurance companies in Ghana.
Yes.
Yeah,
I just found out that was last
there's
week.
a lot of insurance companies in Ghana. We have Prudential. No, is it Prof? There is one other one that I wanted to mention, but the issue is we don't find it necessary to sign up for those things. It's only few people who are exposed to these things. So most of us, we came to this country to realize that it is important to have health insurance. It is important to have life insurance. In fact, even the building you live in, rent insurance is also available.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Rent insurance. Yeah.
So in Ghana, who is thinking about rent insurance?
And
So
you
that's
know
why it is important. Yeah.
one thing that I want to say is like I think was it yesterday I was talking to Miss Habi, and you know she is such an awesome person, and I always keep saying she is so free. Anytime that like I text her, she'll be like, okay, she would just call me right quick. And I love the way she reach out to the people I bring on board. Like she have the time to explain it. You know, I happen to have these people, like these white people coming to my house, like for life insurance. And the way she explained it to me is not the way they explain it to me. Why? Because like, you know, some people are into this thing for money. They are not really into it. They need their money right quick. Their heart and everything is not into it, but their heart is about the money they are going to get at the end of the day. But with Miss Habi, her heart is into this thing. Like she's not, though she is about as a money issue, but she is not really after the money. She is after the life of the people. She have to like explain it to the understanding of the person. Is like, this is what this thing is all about. It's not like we are here to do like 419 thing. No, this is not a scam. This is not a scam. When you get into it, you will know like, oh, I haven't just risked my money. And one thing we have to know is like, some people think when you have this life insurance at work, you are good. No. When something happened to you outside the work, that life insurance policy you have at your workplace is not going to cover you. The company is going to keep it for themselves. They will not give not even a cent to your family members, not even to your children, because it didn't happen at the workplace. It happened at your home. So they care less about that. So that is why we are reaching out to the community. Like you can have life insurance at workplace and you can still have it outside your workplace. And you can still be like an agent, like just to earn some income. Like it's not easy. Sometimes, you know, people get up with the alarm clock. Do you know it's really hard? You'll be like, you just want, you know, you feel so sleepy. Like you like, trust me, you just feel like I have to sleep. But you just look at the alarm clock, you'll be like, oh my God, I have to get up and go to work. This is not how life have to be. We have to enjoy life with our family. That I told Miss, I said I love traveling, and I am a family type of girl. I love to be with my family. Like even when I'm going to the supermarket and I'll be like, it's just 5 minutes drive, but I'll tell my husband, let's go. We all have to get now. This is me. So when I got this opportunity, I was like, this is a life saving for me because I need time for my family. I have to spend good time for them, especially with the kids, with their milestones as they are growing up. We need to like get close to them. And it's something that is I know that will be maybe our next topic. So with this kind of business, it gives you the time. And the other day she was telling me, oh, I went to Las Vegas. I was wow. I was wait. Very savage. He will be like, the other day I was like, he was, oh, I have to get a plane. He was, I'm coming back from hours. She just traveled across the whole world.
In fact, there's going to be a part 2 of this because I can see there is more we need to know. There is more we need to know. But,
oh yeah, trust me.
Yes, I believe a lot of people will be interested in this. So let me come back to Miss Habi. Miss Habi, if somebody is interested, how do they get in touch? How do they follow you, even on the social media platform? How do they get some of the information that they will need? Then they'll be able to maybe reach out to both of you and also get more. But I'll be bringing you back again. In fact, I won't make it a request. I will be bringing you back again. So, Miss Habi, let us know how do people.
Yes. So of course, reaching out and I don't mind my putting my cell phone number. So my cell phone is 757-652-4643. And of course, if Bernice is willing to share hers, you can reach out to either one of us and just let us know that you heard about us through the radio station, and we'll take it from there. And of course, I'm on social media. I am on only 3 platforms. I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Facebook, and I also on Instagram. So Facebook and my LinkedIn is my full name, Habi Abu-Bakr. I don't think my name is too common. Trust me, you'll find me. And for LinkedIn is if you type the name, it will come up. But my LinkedIn handle is at Miss Habi _CEO. But that's too much. Just type my name and you'll find me on Facebook as well. So I'm on those 3 platforms.
Yes, I think the number side was too fast. Let me get the number again so that I can put it on the screen.
Absolutely. 757
757
652
652
4643.
4643, and that is for Habi.
Yes. And when you say your number so much that when you're talking about numbers, it comes out. You don't even realize how fast because you repeat your number like 2,000 times.
And Miss Bernice, how do we reach you?
Okay, 815-905-5985. And on Facebook, 815-905-5985.
Okay.
And on Facebook, you can reach me with Be Acheampong. And on Instagram is Bernice Acheampong. Yes. Those are the tools, yeah.
We have a lot to talk about, but because of the time, I don't mind keeping you here. But I know we have a lot of things.
Okay, I even got like 3 messages in my inbox, so I will reach out to you, Miss Habi. They said they want to know more about it. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay, absolutely.
Should I become an affiliate?
Absolutely.
We thank all those who have gotten in touch. Yes, we'll be bringing them back. Yes, we'll be bringing them back.
I have these 2 couples. Yeah, they are 2 couples, and they are 5. Wait.
Wow, the number is increasing. That is good. That is
George,
why
I really do want to. I just wanted to share my gratitude because just being able to be on the platform and getting the word out, and as you can tell, I love Bernice. I just love her heart. Period. You know, it's you would when she talk, you would think she's so convicted in the mission of what we do so much. This is literally like ministry to her, and I can see that when you talk to her, you would think she's been in the industry longer than I have. I'm like, I need to step up my energy game. But I love it. And I know she's going to do incredible things. And just to be in a position to and you giving us the chance and allowing us to come on your show and trusting that we will deliver, and hopefully we'll be able to give out as much information as possible. And of course, because we are licensed financial professionals, some things we can't go in detail. It has to be one-on-one. So that's why we said, if you want to know more, just let's have a one-on-one and sit down. Everything is confidential, and we do have a complimentary analysis, and we just sit down and talk. No financial obligation. Because that's what really stopped people from seeking financial help, is because they feel like, I don't have the money to go pay for the service. And the beauty, our industry is not traditional. So no, we do not charge. I just want to put that out there. We do not charge to sit down and help you. So, and of course, the question is then, how do you get paid? The companies I mentioned, the Nationwide and all those companies, we bill them, right? We send them the bill. So that we'll be able to really sit down and help. So no financial obligation.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I think for now, I will take your last words to the audience. And because Miss Habib, you just spoke, I'll give it to Sis Bernice. Then from there, I come back to you. What would be your parting words to those listening to you when it comes to your experience with what you are doing now?
Okay, what I would say, first of all, we want to say thank you for, as Miss Habi said, for giving us this beautiful and great platform just to share our experience and just to educate the community about what all this finance and insurance thing is all about. And one thing I want to just throw out to our lovely people, we want to tell you, it's time to do something. Just take action today, and you will never regret in your life. It's not about, if we are able, trust me, if we are able. The other day I was telling my husband, there was this Gucci shoe we spent almost like $100 and something, and I wore this shoe just for 2 times, and it's still sitting. Then my husband was like, when are you gonna put the shoes on again? Because we spend money on it. So if we are able to spend like all this money on stuff that we can just put on our body just for one day, and we will just leave it in our closet just to know, I don't know when we're gonna wear it again. We can do it for our children. Just say, not for yourself, but do it for your children. Do it for that mom. Do it for that dad. Do it for your husband. Do it for your wife. It's not just do it. It's not about me, but say it's about other people. So just take a bold step, call us, and Miss Habi is ready to explain whatever question that you have for her, and just come on board. We are one family, and we are going to welcome you. Thank you.
Wow. Bernice. Bernice. Oh my goodness. I like what you're doing. That is fine, because if you don't have this fire for what you are doing, it doesn't even look attractive.
It's true.
Yes.
It doesn't even look attractive, but based on the fire and the way you present it, and it's not because, as you said, because I want to take somebody's money, but you know that it is something that will help them. The joy is in the help it is giving to the people.
Yes.
It is the help. And for lack of knowledge, most of the kingdom citizens are perishing.
We're perishing.
Oh my goodness. I'm not afraid of the devil anymore, because the devil is not the problem. Oh, I realized that the devil has never been the problem. The problem now was making us fall. That's it.
Yes.
The rest is because we don't have the knowledge. Because if you have the knowledge, you'll be able to resist the devil.
It's true.
You'll be able to resist the devil. So I am happy you came. Miss Habi, your last parting words. God bless you, Sis Bernice. I love your fire.
Well, you know what? Wow, I gotta go behind her. My last words And I just thought about this, and I think God had me remember so I can hopefully inspire somebody. I just wanted to give a quick testimony. By the grace of God in this business, in this industry, not only have I been able to retire my uncle in Ghana, my uncle is the one that raised me and my brother. When my parents came to America, I was 3. My brother was, he was 5. He was 5, and of course, we already know how it goes. That's how it had to be. So my uncle stepped in, and he was in his early 20s. I just found out. I said, "Wow, he was so young." I think he was like 22, 23. Oh my goodness, he was so young. And he stepped in and, took me and my brother. And I had an older brother that passed away, but the 3 of us, and he raised us. And I am the woman that I am, the way I think, the way I carry myself. He is the reason. I came to America when I was 13. So for that 10 years, he was my caregiver, my caretaker. And so that's been my drive, is to be able to pay him back. I don't know how to repay somebody like that, for doing that, raising my brother and I. So my goal when I came in the industry and I heard people say, "Oh, I've been able to retire my parents, I've been able to help my kids." I said, "Wow, you know what? I want to retire somebody." And my uncle was the first person that came to my head. Of course, I'm on a path of wanting to retire and going to retire my parents, but my uncle, he's still in Ghana, and by the grace of God in this business, every single month, if the rent is getting paid, he's getting paid. That's just my mindset. Because if these people are gonna get their rent money, my uncle is gonna get his money. So I've been able to retire my uncle for over a year now, and also
Wow.
my little sister. I have It's 6 of us, the siblings, and the second to last, she is about to embark on a dental hygienic school, and I can say this on here because I know she's not gonna see it. She doesn't have social media, but she's her school is gonna cost about 25,000. It's a 2-year program, and between grants and scholarships, and I'm pushing her to apply for any free money. All of that is going to take about half of her student loan off, and the rest of them, what I'm planning to do is on her graduation, I will figure out how much her remaining debt is, and I'll write her a check payable to the school so she don't go spend it. But I'll write a check and have her go pay off her student loan so she can start life with 0 student loan debt. By the
Awesome.
grace of God, I didn't have to get a degree to do this, so I don't have any student loan, never had student loan. So I want to give her that gift of starting her life with no student loan. And it's because of this platform. And it's because when I was 20, I had a common sense, I had a passion, and I just wanted to win in life. And I took a chance. You just gotta take a chance. I took a chance, and that's the product of it. So hopefully that inspires somebody to just jump, make that decision, just go for it. Is If it doesn't work out, it's nothing is permanent. Switch to another
Yes.
career, another industry, but give it a chance. You just never know.
Wow. Thank you very much, ladies. I started with two beautiful ladies, and I have to end with 2 beautiful ladies that I've had the privilege to sit with in this studio. It has been Kingdom Citizen on Fire talk show. KCTV on Fire want to say we thank you so much for making time for us. It wasn't easy. In fact, at the time that I called Sis Bernice, she was in something else, but I told her to relax. This is your home. You can come anytime, even if I've
Thank
not
you.
extended the invitation. Just call me up and say, George, it is time for us to come back. Because
Okay.
the more you come back, the more it will be fresh in the minds of people. And let me say that we are proud of you. As kingdom citizens, we are proud to see kingdom citizens doing great things. Because if we don't do that, it only becomes going to your 9 to 5 job, going to church and pray,
Mhm,
go home again.
mhm.
So the same cycle. But we are built for more.
Yes.
In
Mm-hmm.
fact, we are built for more. And until you allow yourself, you don't know what you can come up with. So I am happy you've allowed yourself. Miss Habi, doing it for 10 years, and I know it is counting. You have already retired your uncle. Wow, you are making money. I'll call you behind the scenes. I'll call you behind the scenes. So thank you very much. Thank you so much. I appreciate the time with us. And I know that when we call on you again, you will come and talk to our audience and let us know, because there is more that we did not touch, but we believe that when the time comes again,
Yes.
you will break your time. Even if you just want to come and do a presentation, because sometimes some people want more information before they are able to take the decision. So I
Yeah.
can give you the platform, do a detailed
Yes.
presentation so that people will know what you came to talk about.
Absolutely.
And it is always open for you to come. Kingdom
Oh,
Citizen on
absolutely.
Fire is home for kingdom citizens.
Yeah. Wow. You
So
know
we
what? Thank
appreciate
you so
you.
much for that. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for that. And we will love to do that. Like you mentioned, the detailed presentation, so that because it's one thing when I'm verbally trying to explain what I do, but I'm
that's
a
right.
visual person, and on what we do, we come from educational background, so we
That's
educate
right.
people. So we
Yeah,
will love the opportunity to do a quick, and it will be about maybe 20-minute presentation,
that's
just
right.
to 20-30 minutes at the most, and just to share the company more detail. So we will love the opportunity. Yes.
We will make time and date for that moment, and I know it will surely come on KCTV on Fire. Thank you very much, my beautiful ladies, and
Thank you.
we will stay
Thank you.
connected. God bless
Okay.
you all
God
and keep
bless
in
you. Have a
touch.
great
Absolutely.
evening.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Happy July
Thank
4th.
you.
And let me
Thank
know
you.
where the party is so
Yes.
that I can drive through.
Okay, you are invited. I'm having a party, so
Oh, I see. All right. So
okay.
see you at the other side of it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is KCTV. The segment that we call One on One. It is one on one with Kingdompreneurs, those children of God that I called kingdom citizens who are doing marvelously well because they did not resist themselves from the opportunities that they saw. And that is what I am mindful of, that there are a lot of opportunities, but we lose sight of it because of ignorance. And when you open your mind and yourself, you will know that you are sitting on gold. America is a land of opportunities. So if you are here, open up, and there are a lot you can do. If you are not in America, you can learn from these informations that we are sharing, and you can use it everywhere you are. They can be a resource for you from here, and you can use it to establish yourself over there. Look, internet has made the whole world, as we call, a global village. And tonight and this day, we sat down with Miss Habi, Abu-Bakr, and Mrs. Bernice Acheampong, who are into finance and life insurance, and they are imparting their generation, their community, and that is what God wants kingdom citizens to do. It's not always about prayer, it's not always about going to church, but there is somebody somewhere who need the information you have so that the person can also change his or her life. So thank you for watching. The talk show is over. I am signing off. It has been your host, DNK. But the next 10 minutes, I have upcoming programs, and those people that we are going to have as our guests, they are musicians, they are authors, and I've been playing their music for you to know some of the things that they do. So if you want to be part of this program, you can reach us. Our contacts are all over the place. On Facebook, it's Kingdom Citizen on Fire. On YouTube, it's official KCTV on Fire. And my personal Facebook is George Buedu in bracket DNK. If you want to sponsor any of our programs, you can get in touch and let us know. If you know somebody that you want us to interview, bring to share his or her experience, let us know. We will do that. And if you want to be on our show, the doors are open for you. Stay blessed, stay strong, and as always, be a kingdom citizen on fire. Signing off now, and I will see you in our next live broadcast. God bless you.
that blow my mind up. Oh, Jesus, you that blow my mind up. Oh, you that blow my mind. You that blow my mind up. You that blow my mind. You that blow my mind. Jesus, you that blow my mind up. You the blow my mind up, make you wanna say Jesus say, Jesus say. The thing you did to me, it blows my mind. The miracles you bring my way, it blows my mind. Make me wanna say Jesus say. Say, Jesus say, if you wanna say, Jesus say, you that blow my mind up. You that blow my mind up. The man Jesus that blow my mind up. Blow my mind, blow my mind. Blow my mind up. Jesus say, you that blow my mind up. Jesus say, you that blow my mind up. Jesus say, you that blow my mind up. Everyone believes you all. Thank you all for coming and introducing the guest artist for the night. I present to you Nana Acheampong.
Ohini bidia dumbia dumbio. Ohini bidia chedi piachemio. Manto men free mentiaka. Oshemi bose bibi yesupa. Ohini bidia dumbia dumbio. Odia dumbia dumbio. Ohini bidia chedi piachemio. Oh, manto men free. Shemi bose, baby yes so high. Oh hini bi, dia tumbi. Oh dia chendi bi achemio. Oh hini bi dia chendi bi achemio. Hey, manto me free, mentiako. Shemi bose, baby yes so high. Piachemia, manto men free, Chiaka, Oshemi bose, baby yesupa. Oh, hini bidia dumbia saw me free, man. Tiaka, show me boss, be so pa. Ya to me, yes, it ya to me. I did the future, it is me. And you want to my baby. What's some shepherd? What's the many more? Opuponya mi wasidenio. Wasidenio. Chidemo jate wa yenio. Wasidenio. Bebrena wa yenio. Wasidenio. Iwa ye ikafo tuntum wasidenio. Inibidi atumbi. Adi atumbi. Inibidi achandi. Oh my God. Metiaka no pay you why me and the sun you if you don't see ain't no if you don't see ain't no na me say me ai emre twebi una say na me tie na so dem hwede nyankopon aye me wayama me a obeya ma wo so ai